My name is Joana and I had touch-free laser surgery at Vision Scotland. I've always wanted to have my eyes fixed, basically, to be able to see the world because I didn't like being dependent on my glasses. So from my early 20s, I was starting to investigate what did I need to do. The first thing being that my prescription had to be stable. So I waited till it was stable, and this happened during COVID, luckily for me. And then I started researching what my options are. So I knew that there was LASIK. I had a friend that told me that there was an option that was touchless. And that's where I was going through YouTube and Google trying to find exactly what I wanted. And I finally stumbled upon TRANS-PRK. I personally was really scared and terrified of the idea of someone touching my eye. Knowing that it would need to be either a flap or an incision, and the fact that I did actually watch the surgeries. During the time of watching the surgeries and thinking, how would I be in that position? I realized that I would probably be really scared, really nervous, really anxious. So knowing that there is a touch-free or, as touchless as possible, especially in that part that usually would be scraping your eye or something like that, was really, really important to me to just have that option, to the point that I have waited till I was able to find that option available for me. I came across the advert for Vision Scotland on Facebook, I believe, because my history at that point knew that I wanted to have eye surgery. And then I got in touch with one of the advisors and inquired if it was possible, because throughout the website nothing indicated that they did, but I'm always on the opinion that it doesn't hurt to ask. They came back and they said that yeah, it is possible. So I came in June, I'm pretty sure it was beginning of June, and I had my consultation in Edinburgh in the Vision Scotland facility. We went through all the normal tests. They did basically a map of my eye to know exactly what needed to be done, or if I was even eligible for the surgery. Lucky to me, I was a perfect candidate. The surgery is actually quite simple. Before you go into the room, you are given numbing eye drops, and when you are inside the room, they will make sure that your eye is wide and open with the appropriate tools. They will keep on doing numbing drops and cold water, pretty sure it's sterile cold water. Then the way that my consultant described to me, and I agree, it feels like you are in a spaceship. You are being told to look into a green light, and all of a sudden it comes down. And it's amazing because all of a sudden you see all these lights. It's different apparently for everyone, but my experience was that I saw lights, white lights, red lights, green lights, and I started hearing people counting down, 29 seconds. All the while, I remember that they gave me a stress ball for me to hold on to, and I had someone holding my hand the whole time, soothing me, and I had everyone assuring me that everything was fine. So 29 seconds later, it's done. My first eye is done. And then they put a contact lens that you're supposed to have for 5 days, because your cornea basically has gone through something, so you are protected with a contact lens. And then they move to the next eye, 29 seconds later, another contact lens, and it's done. So in less than 2 minutes technically, or maybe 3, I'm out of the room. For someone considering to have the eyelid surgery, specifically this one, 100% worth it. You are in and out in less than 2 minutes. Each eye took me like 29 seconds to do, and I was fully supported. The room was full of people that were just telling me you're doing great, and I left that room laughing like a mad person. Actually, I was so relieved that I just started laughing, saying that it's done. it was the best decision I ever made in my life, was to have this specific surgery. I really recommend it to anyone that is eligible to definitely have this one, because it's so much easier, is so much quicker, and I think is it is definitely less invasive than other options that are currently available. It is life-changing. You are finally able to see without being dependent on glasses. You're able to go, to the pool without worrying if you're going to not see anything, or you need to be extra careful with your contact lenses. You're able to, read maybe on your side and without having the glasses like literally going all the way the other round. It is 100% worth it. I am really, really happy that I've been able to do it.